The Milton Selectboard held a special meeting tonight about a complaint made against it regarding the Vermont Open Meetings Law. Many of the specifics of that complaint are still unclear, but Local 22's Mike Hoey joins us live from the newsroom now with a look at what we do know. Mike?
Well, Lauren, for starters, we know a former Milton town employee has made that open meeting law complaint to a pair of high-ranking state-level officials. Milton Select Board Chair Darren Adams said Thursday night a former town employee filed a written complaint with the board in mid-September against another town employee.
The Select Board consulted with its attorneys. The attorneys retained an independent investigator to look into the allegations. The town's attorneys provided the board with legal advice in executive session.
Adams said he personally told the ex-employee that the board determined no violations of state law or town policy took place in that executive session.
She subsequently filed a complaint with the Secretary of State's office on December 29, 2021, and the Attorney General's office on January 4, 2022, alleging that the board had violated the open meeting law by improperly taking action in executive session.
Adams acknowledged he may have created a mistaken impression, but he still does not believe there were any open meeting law violations, adding he responded to the ex-employee directly as a courtesy.
The board took no formal or binding action in executive session. The board had no obligation to respond formally to the complaint. This was not a quasi-judicial matter requiring a decision.
I checked in with town manager Don Turner Jr., who couldn't comment on the nature of the complaint or which position the former employee held unless a Freedom of Information Act request were filed. It wasn't possible to do so before the deadline for this story. And Lauren, I also reached out by phone tonight 3 separate times to the former Milton town employee mentioned here. Those calls were neither answered nor returned. Live in the newsroom tonight, Mike Hoey, Local 22 News.